Hi guys, it's Scott at the PT Barn. We've got Harry and Frankie down here, and we're going to run through some of the bits that we got set up to get you ready for the Worlds. A lot of it's going to be coming down to big rangy techniques, also a lot of up and down type movements. You're going to have to be really strong laterally. We're also going to show you how to utilise the rope effectively, but also how to do it off of a quicker, more ninja flow that maybe these two would do. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, Harry's now going to show us through the same obstacle, but using a bigger wingspan, trying to reach maybe slightly higher risk. Let's give it a go. So he needs to start generate that swing now. Building that swing, kick. Good job, and away. Harry's going to do it with a slightly slower technique on this one, using the turning two tap, bit safer. Let's give it a go. Good. And then we're going to go knee drive after this, a bit of a knee drive. Yep, good. And release. Good job. Nice. Yes, we've got Frankie now who's going to show us this one. It's a really good one where we can utilise the rope into a drag back position, and he's going to show control as he goes through it, hopefully. Good. Nice. Good job. And control. And then release. And away, good job. So Harry's going to show us a quicker way through using the rope, and the great thing about the rope is that we can get really good spring and miss out some of the trickier transitions. Let's go. Good kick. Nice. Go. So we've got two different methods for going through this. So as we said before, in Worlds, there's going to be a lot of up and down type movements, and you're going to need to be really strong with that lateral. Harry's going to go through on a range here, which is going to be people that are going to back their technique, but also maybe got that longer wingspan. And then Frankie's going to go through in a minute with shorter arm, okay? Let's give it a go. Nice. So obviously we had Harry just opening up that big rangy transition. We're now going to get Frankie going through, and he's going to keep things tighter. He's going to use more transition, really strong in the core, strong through the lats, biceps, and big strong knee drive. Let's go. Good. So we're going to lock in nice and tight, and then let's see those knees. Knees. Good. Keep driving. Look at that hand placement, and away. Good job. So we've got another high to low type rig here. So again, we spoke about that ability to be able to go low and straight back up high again. Harry's going to show us more transitions, something a bit more controlled, a bit more short arm, a bit more strength required on this one. Let's give it a go. Nice. And then we're going to lock in. So I see strong knee drive. Good. Very nice drill. Good job. Yeah, so we've got, no, we haven't got Frankie now. He's going to show us more of a rangy technique. So he's going to open up a little bit more. Not necessarily riskier, it's just bigger range, bigger wingspan, and actually missing out some of the tricky transitions. Let's go. Nice, really open up that swing. Good. Good safety. Well, so what we've got now is a really nice training drill. So this isn't necessarily an obstacle, it's a training drill using that up to down motion that we spoke about. But what Harry's going to have to do is show the turning two tap position and show control. Because it's going to be quite close together, there's not going to be lots of swings like some of the other drills. He's going to keep the core engaged and a bit more knee drive. Let's go. Good. Use them knees a bit more though. Knees. A little bit more knees, please. Good job. And those knees are really just working to keep everything balanced. Nice. Okay, so now we're doing a bit more of an open rig. So you'll see, we're just going to use the rings. If you get going, Harry, you're just going to use the rings to get started, just to get to the main obstacle. Harry's going to show a really nice flow here now. It's a big range, trying to miss out attachments and trying to open up on the rigs. You can see he's still putting the safety turning two tap on, and we're just using that as a bell for today. So we now got Frankie going to go through. Frankie, get yourself started. So obviously we watched Harry go through and he was really opening up, trying to get big range, trying to miss out attachments. Frankie's going to do more attachments, and as he goes through, slightly safer movements maybe. So a bit more strength required for this transition, and then he's able to still misfits out, bit of a two tap movement, and to the end. Cool, so now we're going to use the ropes again. We're going to open up on the rig. Harry's not going to go massive wingspan, but he's going to just go a bit more hands only. Let's have a look. So from here, Going to miss out this first rope, open up a little bit. So you can see, not open out. Frankie's going to go through, same sort of rig, but using a bit more of a footlock. Okay, let's go. Nice. Lead with that knee, remember. Lead with the knee. Good. Nice and relaxed off. Footlock, no footlock. All right, that'll do. So we've got loads of these drills. Harry's going to show us through the first one where we're using the nunchucks, but it's the high to low again, but being really strong on this range. Okay, let's have a look. And we're going to go through and crab the whole time. Good. Let them legs go a bit more, Harry. Let legs go. Let the legs go. Better. Good job. Okay, so we've got Frankie going to go through now, and when he goes through, he's going to keep in shorter arm. So there's a lot more transitions, but he's going to keep really tight. Hopefully, real strong knee drive. Let's go. Keeping that crab throughout. Knee, knee. Keeping that crab, please. So hands facing clamp grip. Good. Good job. Clamp grip. Well done. Better. Good job. Well done. That'll do. So we've got another training rig now. Frankie's going to show us the rangy technique. We're now using big square beams, things that are thick. We're doing that up, down again. Let's go. Good job. And he's going to stay crab throughout. So we're using that clamp grip, that opposite grip. Good. Really nice technique. Great use of the legs, by the way. Well done. Nice flow. Well done. Get Harry going through the same one now, but when he goes through, he's going to keep in a shorter arm. Notice he's going to try and save energy on the bars. So he's nice and relaxed on the bars, then when it counts, he then uses the arms. So more knee drive, Harry. Knee drive, up, good. And that knee drive gets him up and over the bar. Up, great work. Cool, so we're back onto another training drill. Just remember, this isn't a rig as such, it's a training drill. He's going to stay side on throughout, so he's got that really strong clamping grip. Might be wet, so we need that strong technique. Okay, let's have a look. What are we doing? Rangy. So he's doing longer arms, so slightly longer arm. Let the legs go. Nice. Good. Much better on those second two transitions. We've got Frankie going through the same thing, but keeping in short arm. So I want him nice and relaxed on the monkey bars. Still getting a bit of a knee drive in case it's wet. We might need it. Or the grip's getting tired. So straight arm, and then we engage. Short arm and engage. Keep them knees going. Keep those knees. Loads of knees. Always moving the legs. Good job. Well done. Okay, so this one here, I'm not thinking so much wells. This is one that we set up a little bit more for tours. But again, we may have stuff where we're having to use a bit more of the full body. So Frankie, let's see. So he's going to show us a slightly slower technique through, but maybe a little bit more control, maybe a little bit more purchase on the poles. From here, good. Nice and tight. Good job. And let's finish in a nice footlock. Let's finish in a footlock. Good, that'll do. Good job. Harry's going to go through slightly quicker and going to miss out some of the attachments, okay? Let's go. Nice. You can see, although he's going through at a quicker pace, looks nice and relaxed. Let's get that footlock straight on. Okay, so we've got Frankie going through now. This is the sort of thing we're thinking going to be in the Worlds. We're not sure, obviously, yet. So we're going to get him started from rope. He's going to work his way under. He's going to keep going until he gets to the final rope and then has to climb. Let's go. So nice and smooth. We're not asking him to go quick. We're looking for him to use minimal attachments. Relax, breathe, breathe. Good, and lose less movements, Good. Let's get that footlock on. Stand, and you're going to touch the second ring. So Harry's going to go through now without so much of a footlock. He'll have a quick adjustment and then on. So very strengthy. Let's give it a go. So from here, he's quickly come off that footlock. Nice quick tap. Little footlock here. Quick tap. And then he's going to use the rope to get up to the top. Good job. Okay, so we've got Frankie here. He's going to go through the low rig. Fairly straightforward, not necessarily easy. And he's just going to keep up high, hands only. Let's go. Good job. Nice. I see a turning two tap as well. We got one there. Yeah, good job. A little bit of a safety. Okay, so we've got Harry now going to go through. He's going to go through figure of four through here. So a bit safer, but obviously a lot slower. Let's go. We're just going to be conscious about the hand positioning. Make sure you get that backswing, Harry. You're not getting much backswing there, which is meaning you're only just reaching. Better. Good. Keep going. And just don't rush this landing. One more, and we should be able to hit the bell. Good job. Tap. Well done. So we've got Frankie now is going to go through this rig. This is the sort of style of rig I think we might get from a low rig. So we've got rope, we've got some attachment, and it's the ability to be able to utilise that rope. So let's give it a go. So he's going to go into footlock. Remember, lead with that knee. We need to get into that good habit. Now we're going to swing straight through to footlock. Good job. Now concentrate, stay and drag back all the way to the bell. Okay, so we've got Harry going through now. He's going to go with a slower technique. Let's get started. So he's going to get that footlock on. He's then going to go straight into figure of 4 as soon as he's into these two. As he comes out of here, he's now going to footlock on the rope again. And he's going to stay and drag back. So we want right hand leading ideally. Good. Now stand, drag back all the way to the bell. So as you can see, a little bit safer going. So we've got Frankie now is going to do this one, which is a high to low variation. Let's give it a go. So what he's going to do is he's going to utilise that rope, and he's going to try and keep it slow and controlled through these dice. He's going to put a safety on, in drag back, onto there, and then can you pop that right hand to the L, and then I want to see a figure of 4, or a figure 9, yeah, good. And hit, right. So we've got Harry going through now. He's going to go through with a slightly quicker technique. Let's give it a try. Good. You can see he's just missing out bits. Nice, very. We're going to have Harry going through. He's going to be missing out attachments through this Toros high to low. Obviously, it can be done the other way as well. So he's nice and rangy. He's going to try and get a nice big swing and through. We've got Frankie going to be going through. Let's get started. And as he goes through here, he's standing a bit tighter when he gets down to this low stuff. So keep yourself nice and tight. Pull yourself up. Okay, come on, let's go. Good job. Well done. Done well to get